welcome to the
Safe room.
Do I need to shake you?
No, not really.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that.
Please, guys. No. Today I'm not here. Annie, don't laugh.
Okay.
I am here to vent. So forget that. Okay, today is not gonna be like be in the action mode. I am very, very angry. I was discussing with Annie. What's up with our subscribers? Why are they not advertising us? Guys, if I blow, I will charge 1 million naira to advertise for anybody. Like, what did we do? Guys,
Yes.
please now. They will send me back to. They will send us back to the village.
I don't want to go back to the village.
Tell people you don't like what we are doing. You don't like the good news that we are spreading. You don't like the work of God that we are doing for free. You know how we are going to see it right. Go and make research, ask people, run surveys, stand outside telling people about SafeRoom podcast. Please now help us to help you. Motivate us to motivate you.
Guys, we get our motivations.
It's free.
Yeah, we get our motivations from you guys. So we get our support, everything from you guys.
I'm even tired of talking.
Ay, God. Be cool now, please now, guys. I beg. You see, now we are here again killing ourselves to help you so that you can help us as well. But guys, anyways,
Starters need push. We actually need that, please, guys, please. It doesn't matter, like, even if you can share us on your screen or your WhatsApp. People, you don't know who you are helping. You don't know what we are spreading here is gonna help.
Yeah.
Please, we are doing God's work for free. Help us to have the motivation to do more. It's not easy. It's not easy coming together to do things that will help us and help others,
Yeah.
So please, on this note, we believe that they are going to turn a new leaf.
Yes, they will. We are gonna pray about it.
Or we will stop this.
We're not handing over.
We will stop.
Hi.
This is the last post. I cannot take it.
Guys, please help us because we really need your support. When we are so happy when people see us on the road and like, I love your topic. See, let me tell you something. Do you know the joy it gives? Like we will now start like okay, what are we going to talk about next?
You guys didn't post for like a month. What happened?
Yes.
I was like, please, we are trying to gather ourselves. Like we have one or two going on, and they are like, okay, we missed the safe room and the handshakes. Guys, please, I and Danny, we are here
again,
and we need your support like never before. So,
Exactly.
and as usual, we always come up with something interesting.
Yeah.
We don't we go to Instagram and we are looking at things that are happening and we combine them to gist. And don't forget, we started a new thing and we call it Gist with Annie. Gist night with Annie and Dovey.
Yes, every Sunday.
Yeah, but we are thinking of changing the day.
Yeah, we might.
So that we can entertain you guys. I mean, what's the need of not having things that is going to keep you guys busy on our page?
Yeah, exactly.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we are working on that.
Yeah.
So there's this video I saw on Facebook, right?
Facebook.
Yeah, it's based on our
I don't
topic.
trust that app.
It's based on what we are going to discuss today, right?
Okay, tell me.
So there is this. I noticed that I watched it from beginning to actually I didn't really watch like everything. I was just more of like fast forwarding, because I wanted to know what exactly happened, right? So there was this lady, I think she's like a single parent, right?
Okay.
She was like, she's going to work, trying to make ends meet. So what she does is that she gives like the children to her mom to take care of. So when she comes back from work, she just goes back there, like take the children and then take them home and stuff like that. And then I found out I just passed that part and I found out that one of the twins was dead.
They were twins.
Yeah, there were like 3 children or 4 children. So 2 were twins. Then they were having like the other ones growing up. You understand? So, and then the lady, like the mother, called 911. She was like, "Oh my God, that my grandson is dead. That he's not breathing. Blah blah blah." She put up the call, and the police came and they were like, "What happened?" She said, "Oh, he said he was tired. He wanted to sleep on the couch. And then I went, he slept there. So I went and I slept with him. The other kids were in the room and everything." And then the police was like, did he take anything? Did he drink anything? Did he eat something? She said he was fine. He ate like food like every other normal person. He drank water, he slept. He was like, he was tired. So I felt it was due to the play. You know, when children get tired, they just want to. And then they carried out an autopsy on the boy, and they found out that he took drugs.
How old are we talking about?
Like 4 years.
Which drug? You mean drug?
Now, yeah, the drug. And now they were asking the mother, like the grandmother, like, what actually happened, you know? And she was like, oh no, you know, I kind of took it before my children, before they came. And you're like, okay, when you took it, did you like try to, you know, clean all the areas? Because, you know, children, they try anything, they do anything. Do you understand it? And she was like, oh no, yeah. She was like, oh no, that... She made sure that everything was okay. Then they were like, how was your state when your daughter called you to tell you that I'm bringing the children over? She was, I was normal. I was just there. And they checked her and they're like, no, she wasn't normal. She wasn't normal. Because...
Tell me that they gave her a jail time.
Unfortunately, that was how the video ended, because I was waiting to see. I went on online to type, like, to see what actually happened to the lady, but I didn't really see. I think they're still working on the case, because the mother of the child came. She was crying. She was like,
for me, they wanted to work on you. Carry the idiot and help me and lock her up.
Exactly, because right now, when I saw this, and then when you shared this topic with me, I was like, oh, this is actually matching, because this is what happens today. Like,
I think talking about single parenting is not something that everybody understands, and it's nobody's fault that eventually you find yourself in such situation.
Exactly.
But whatsoever that happens, you must take up the responsibility to understand that you are this person's father and mother. And until your partner comes to help or to assist, you must maintain this role for as long as it takes.
Exactly.
It's not going to be easy, but finding yourself in that situation, you do not have any choice.
No, you don't have
now choice. The people that you hand your children over, they also matter. Tell me, the daughter of that woman knows that the mother is
a junkie. Yes, exactly. You know,
and you still, okay, let's say because probably she doesn't have any
other option or something like that.
They have talking about the Western world, they have people that do the job of nannies.
But you know that
and
nannies
you can pay them. I know it's still not safe.
It's still not safe, actually.
What's the percentage of leaving your children in the hand of your junkie mom, and at least contacting an agency that runs the nanny you know? So for me, it's an avoidable situation.
True. Yeah.
You know the mom that you have, and you know that you cannot trust or entrust your kids in her hands, but you still chose her, so you know that one day such thing would happen.
Yeah, that's true. There are so many scenarios or so many cases like this. Not just about the junkie mom or maybe the junkie dad, or you know, sometimes you know kids can actually pick up from what like their father or mother is actually doing.
Of course.
I again there used to, in my compound then when we were growing up, there used to be this husband and wife. They had like I think 3 girls. So the father was more of like, you know, an abusive, like sexually harassing people's children and everything. Do you understand? Yeah.
Other people's
children. Yeah. And then it happened to be that the children were actually learning this.
Of course, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Do you understand? So these children I'm talking about are something of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Especially the most senior daughter, you know. So whenever they bring them to us, because my grandma, she used to take care of kids and everything. So they mostly bring. It's more of like a daycare. Like our house is more of like a daycare. So we grew up with children and everything. So whenever she brings them there, if for example I'm sleeping, you will see the girl. She will just come and start touching my boobs and everything, and I'm like, are you okay? She's like,
so you have been molested.
Yeah, I have been.
I am not laughing, but tell me that you told your mom and they took the right action.
Yes, I told my mom about it, and she was like, what? Are you serious? Actually, I'm not going to call the name.
Jokes.
But yeah, she was like, are you serious? Okay, you know what is going to happen? I'm going to talk to the father and the mother about it. I was like, why don't you talk to the mother about it? And she was like, okay, let me see. And then she went, I think she spoke to the mom and everything. So, I don't know how that ended, but it was still happening because this is something this is something that they see every day. So sometimes these parents' behavior can actually influence the child.
Not kinda, it
actually influence the child.
The topic that we started with, the family wahala, it's what we discussed. Children, they learn everything.
Yes, that's
everything
true.
From their parents, like parents, their immediate environment. So it's not going to be something that they are going to borrow. It's when you grow up that you are going to decide, okay, this doesn't work for me. I don't want this. Like you will now think, okay, I want to share this off. I don't want this to be part of my life. This is not the best. And some people, they end up avoiding their family members because you are toxic. You people are toxic. And you're trying to influence them negatively, and they don't want this.
It's true.
So you can't expect otherwise from what children learn. They are directly looking at you. They hear things, they see things, and that time their cognitive memory is very active. So they are grabbing everything. They can't filter anything. Everything.
No, so, they cannot.
Talking about this single parenting, I understand how difficult it could be, but I used to watch a reel on Instagram, and I discovered that single mom or single dad, they have difficulty finding partners because when these things become overwhelming, like you want a partner, someone to assume a figure in the kid's life, probably take up, if you are the mom and you're taking care of the kids, you want someone to assume the role of the father, especially if you are not financially capable. And if you are the dad and you are the busy one, you want a mom figure in the lives of your children. But then, however, it doesn't actually come easy their way because people, I'm not going to even use people. I myself, I am not stereotyping these people, but it's not something I would want to do. It's not always easy coming into someone's life, someone that already has children. You have to learn. As you are learning this man, you are learning the children. So it's not easy, and they have difficulty finding partners.
Yes, they do.
I don't know. Personally, for me, I don't think it's something I can do. I'm not saying that it's bad, but they also deserve to be loved. They deserve to be cared for. These people, they didn't cause their predicament. They try, but a lot of them, because the load is a lot. You are working, you need to take care of the children, you are running school, you are doing school errands, you are taking care of the bills, a lot of things on you, and you need help. Now you are sorting for the person, wrong people. Imagine that even after you spoke up to your mom, until now you remember vividly that there was no solution.
Yeah, there was no solution because it's continued.
The only thing that you would offer yourself is to avoid this girl, and you will start avoiding them. When they are there, you won't want to play with them.
I started like, I don't even let her cross that, like, the sitting room door.
There are things
like
that
I'm like, okay, stay here, you
personal.
And your sister. Whenever, if you guys need anything, just call me. Just shout Auntie Nono and I will come outside. That's just it. And then Auntie Nono, okay, I'll just come outside. Because that day, I felt like I could be raped. I felt I could be raped.
And that time you don't even have breast.
No!
It was flat, like table. Like,
oh my God, no, seriously.
There are things that parent they need to take seriously.
Yes.
I don't feel like such situation, especially if you have children that can open up to you. It's amazing, like that connection. I think it's a good thing that new parents are
learning right now.
Exactly. They are inculcating in their children this attitude, like, please trust me.
Exactly.
Trust me, no matter how silly this issue is. Trust me. Your children should be able to trust you to tell you some things, and they are trusting you because they know that you're going to take the right action. So I don't know whatsoever happened that time. I don't know if your mom took it seriously.
She took it serious because she doesn't actually support those kind of things. It's not okay for such, like,
at least the parent is supposed to sleep even if it's 2 days in prison, chill, collect mosquito bites.
I feel like from their own side, like the woman is like she's not seeing what is going on.
No, and some of them they know.
Some of them they know. I will not say that she does not know. They know. She knows actually. She knows what is going on.
Who told you that she doesn't know the type of husband she got married to?
Exactly, she knew the kind of husband she
got married to. And
even
now we're even talking about parents being together. Talk more of single parents that you are barely around.
Exactly, that's true.
Like this parent, you are, because everything is on you. You are father and mother at the same time, so you are hustling. You are always outside. You can't even, you rarely know what's going on in your kids' lives.
You don't know. And sometimes because of all these busy kind of things, you say for the single parents, like, they fail to pay attention, especially when the children are like, oh, this brother touched me, or this daddy touched me, or this auntie gave me something to eat, or this auntie did this. Those kind of things. And then
I think a lot goes.
Say you try to tell the kid try to tell the mother, she's like, I beg, no, don't mind, they try to wave it off,
something that is that important. Please, guys, share with us what you think. What you think that is the right action to this. And also, do you think that single parenting, it's their fault? Like, is it the fault of the woman to be single, or the fault of the man to be single while finding themselves in the situation of taking care of the children? And also share with us what you think that is the right action when a child complains to their parent, like, I feel like someone is molesting me or handling me in a way that's not appropriate. So what would you do in this honest situation? Will you call police or will you sleep? Catch you next time. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and please take us seriously. We take you seriously.
Please guys, take us seriously. Thank you. Bye bye.